interested in playing on the national political stage any longer, but for family, he's making an exception. Asked in an interview, by the way, how else would he play on the political stage? There's nothing else for him to do. Asked in an interview with ABC News' Diane Sawyer whether he thinks his brother, former Florida Governor Jeb Bush, should run for president in 2016, the ex-president was unequivocal. Quote, he'd be a marvelous candidate if he chooses to do so. He doesn't need my counsel because he knows what it is, which is run, the elder Bush brother said about Jeb's possible campaign. But whether he does it or not, it's a very personal decision. So George W., son of George H.W., is urging Jeb, brother of George W., also son of George H.W., to run for president. Folks, if we know anything about the founding of this nation, the framers rejected this sort of thing. They would be absolutely appalled that one family could possibly have three members as president. Oh, Mark, John Adams and John Quincy Adams. I said three members as president. And I'm about to say something that some of you will think is controversial. And it's not as if these were the greatest of, can I say it, Mr. Producer? It's not as if they were the greatest presidents. I mean, they're all up there with, Gerald Ford, who isn't even up there. No offense, I'm just giving you my personal opinion, which many people may disagree with. And I happen to think George W. Bush is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, if you ever meet him. But all that aside, it doesn't matter. I'm analyzing this. Since when in America are we so bankrupt in terms of statesmen that we would have to have three people from the same family as president? I mean, this is like Argentina with the Perones, family members, one handing it off to the other. This is an extremely unhealthy development for a republic, folks. It's very unhealthy. It's like Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton's wife. This is becoming a popularity contest. It's as if the Clintons, with Obama as an exception, as if they own the Democrat Party. It's as if the Bushes own the Republican Party, and we're getting these royalty-type things going on now. I reject all of this, all of it. And frankly, I don't know what Jeb Bush has to offer. He's one of the favorites of the Wall Street editorial page, which believes in open borders. He also he's being touted now in Politico as a guy that could actually get cap and trade done. Where the hell did I put that? I wasn't going to get to this, but because we have breaking news, because George W. thinks his brother ought to be president. This is Politico. Climate's best hope, another Bush. Environmentalists won't want to hear this, but the best hope for saving the planet may be another Bush named Bush. Jeb Bush built solid green credentials during his 2 terms as Florida's governor, spearheading a $1 billion public land acquisition program, Everglades restoration, and water quality. Of late, he's using his credentials as a fiscal conservative that challenges his party's anti-science wing. And that's the other thing. He's a put-down artist. He's an arrogant, stubborn put-down artist. What do you mean the anti-science wing? You mean like the hate immigrants wing because we disagree with open borders? Now we're the anti-science wing because we know climate change is a joke. It's called weather. It's called the seasons. He's no Al Gore, but Bush's recent book tour, which continues Wednesday with a speech to the World Affairs Council, and his book tour, what's it going on for years now, has included an emphasis on energy that goes where few other Republican leaders have been willing to go, arguing the country's natural gas boom can curb greenhouse gas emissions. How about methane from Jeb Bush? Can it curb that too? As Bush begins to position himself for a presidential run in 2016, former aides and even some Greens admit he could be positioned to achieve global warming's equivalent of a Nixon to China moment. I am sick and tired of these phony, moderate, rhino establishment Republicans, ladies and gentlemen, participating in the demise of this nation. I'm fed up with it. They can talk about capitalism and growth and modernization, but when push comes to shove, they are, in essence, neo-statists. That's what I call them in Liberty and Tyranny. They're neo-statists. They believe in massive big government despite the platitudes that from time to time they spit out. The Bushes tried to stop Reagan. They failed. Then George H.W. Bush becomes president. What does he do? Does he carry on the Reagan tradition? No. He carries on the Lyndon Johnson tradition. Then his son becomes president, George W. Bush. Does he carry on the Reagan tradition? No. He carries on the Lyndon Johnson tradition. Now his brother wants to be president. What does he want to do? Open borders, climate change. Folks, enough. Enough from one family. Thank you for your service. God bless you all. Now leave us the hell alone. I say that of the Clintons, too. It's just completely and utterly out of control. It's completely out of control. But you can see it. All right. I want to get back to where I was heading originally. Over at